So David, do you think we could make our own string instrument at home?
Well, I'm sure we can. We just need a few things lying around the house. First of all, we need a string. So here's a string. I'm just using a rubber band. Now, if I pluck that, it doesn't make a lot of noise. Doesn't make much of a sound. So we need to make it bigger, probably amplify it somehow.
How are we going to do that?
Well, we need a box. Any type of box. We're using an old food container, but there are lots of things you could use. A pan, a bucket, a cardboard box. Remember that the bigger the box, probably the lower the sound you're going to make. So I need to put my string on my box, like that. And then we'll have a much better sound.
That's pretty good. My viola has 4 strings on it. Do you think we can do something about that?
Well, I'm sure we can put a few more rubber bands on.
Okay, let's give that a try.
There we are. I've got 4 strings on, just like most of the stringed instruments in the orchestra.
So why is the bottom one fatter than the other ones?
Well, generally, the lower the sound that they are tuned to, the lower the sound that you will hear. That's the low one.
That's pretty neat. And can you change the pitch of the notes on the top?
We can do that by shortening the string. So if we take this one here, if I make it a little bit shorter, it'll make a higher note, and I can make all the ones in between.
I've got pegs on my viola. Can you do anything about that with the strings? Can you do anything to tighten them or loosen them?
I'm finding that by just lifting it up and moving it around, you can make it very tight, or I can loosen it off a bit and make it a bit slacker. So it's a kind of rudimentary tuning.
So the slacker the string, the lower the note?
That's right.
That's pretty good. So now we've got our homemade viola, do you think you could play a tune on it for us?
I'm sure we can.
We'd love to see your homemade instruments too, so how about you give them a try and see if you can record a tune for us and send them to the RSNO.